Hello guys, welcome to my channel Create Knowledge. Today in this video I'll tell you how to make employee registration form by using expression language EL in JSP and taglib also. And I'll also use HTML and MySQL database. And this is my employee registration form. Here I have given the two options. One for insert data and select data. You can check the data which you have inserted. Now insert. Now I am going to put the data 106 Mona Lisa in designation manager department sales email monalika@gmail.com and address New Delhi, phone number 99552233, and I am going to save the record. Record inserted one. Now back and select, and you see Mona Lisa Singh manager says email address is Monalika, New Delhi, mobile number is this. So now I am going to make this project for you. I am going to open my Eclipse ID and I will write this project for you. Then I am going to close it. Now I am going to open my Eclipse ID. This is my Eclipse ID. Okay, now it is open. Now I am going to create a project file, new. Here I am click on dynamic web project. I am giving the project name is employee registration form and then finish. Now see, this is employee registration form. Click here and go to SRC, main, web app. Now in web app, I will create all the JSP and HTML file. Now I am going to first create the index.html. Right click here, new, HTML, index, finish. Now this is index.html. Now here I am giving the title name, registration form, body style is color powder blue, and in H1 tag I am writing, here I am going to write employee registration form and HR tag. Now I am going to giving the link of my sign up HTML and select.jsp. Right here, anchor tag I am going to use anchor tag href sign up.html, and here I will put, and next line I will write select.jsp. Now save the project, save, and going to run it. Let me check. Index.html, run on server, Tomcat. Here I am going to use Tomcat version 9. Employee registration form, finish. You see, this is insert and select an employee registration form. Okay. Now I'm going to close it. Now my HTML index.html complete. Now before that I am going to create one more HTML file, that is signup.html. Yeah, right click here, new, HTML. You write here sign up, enter. This is my signup.html. Here I write title. I am giving the same name, registration form, and here also write body, giving the body color is powder blue, and next line in here H1 tag I write here employee registration form. In next line here I am going to use HR tag, giving the link to signup.html. Here I am giving the link, anchor tag href signup.html, insert. And now I am going to use form tag, form action insert JSP. If I run this index.html, I am going to see one thing. You see here insert and select. Here I am giving the option insert and another option select. This is the select. That I am doing here. Again in HR tag, here I am going to write form action insert.jsp, and I am going to use table. Inside the table, here I write enter ID. You know, this is the common. TRNTD, enter ID, input type text, name ID. I think this is a common, everyone knows it about. And next line I am going to write enter name, and next line I am going to write enter designation, TRNTD, input type text, name designation, enter department, and enter email ID, enter email, and next enter address, and enter phone number, and I'll put the submit button. TNTD, input type submit, and value save record. Input type submit, value is save record. So now table is complete. You run the, you see, enter ID, enter name, enter designation, enter department, enter email, enter address, enter phone number, and save record, which I have written here. Okay. Now my HTML part is over. Now I am going to write in JSP file. First I will write insert.jsp. Right here. Right click here. New JSP. I am giving the name of insert.jsp. Now here I am deleting all the things. Here I write tag lib URI. You know tag lib URI http://java.sun.com/JSP JSTL /core prefix C. This is the tag lib, and also here I will use SQL. So I have to put this tag also. And the tag I will use tag lib URI. Here earlier it is prefix C, it is prefix SQL. Now I have to write here SQL : set data source. My variable is data source is my variable DS. Now I am going to write SQL set data source, and variable is equal to DS, and driver name. Now I am going to use MySQL database. So I have to write driver com.sql JDBC driver, and URL is JDBC MySQL. Now here I am going to database name. Now I am giving the name. My database name is employee registration. I am giving the database name registration, and table name I will give employee. My username is root. Your username also root. My password is admin. So now password admin. Another things I have to write here SQL source. Here I have to write update SQL update data source. Here this is my EL tag dollar curly bracket DS. DS is my variable. Here I have to write insert into employee values. Here insert into employees. Employee is my table name is employee. Registration is my database name. Employee is my table name. I will create the database later on. Here I have to write SQL param value. Now I am going to write the SQL code. Sorry, I am going to write the JSP code. SQL param value $param.id same as param.name, param.designation, and next one is SQL param value, param.department, next param.email, and param.address. You write here param.address. Third one, last one is param.phone number. Okay. Now update is over. Now I am close the SQL update. Now here I am going to write. Now here I am going to count the record. So write. Here I am going to use H3 tag. I'll write total count in total record inserted, and C dot out value $Z. Variable, I have declared the variable Z. So here I am going to write C colon count variable Z. Now this insert.jsp is complete. Save it. I will get some error because I have to insert JSTL jar file. That's why I am getting this error. I will write one more file, select.jsp, because here there are two options, one insert and select. This two is my JSP file, insert and select. This two is my JSP file. Insert, then another JSP I will create, web app, right click, new JSP. I am giving the name select.jsp. Enter. Now I am going to delete all this code. Now same thing, I will use tag lib, prefix C and prefix SQL, and same I will use SQL set data source. Right here SQL colon set data source. Here my variable is DS, and next one is driver com.MySQL JDBC driver, and URL. Here my database name is registration, and next one is user root. My username is root, and password is admin. Right, password admin. Now I'll write here SQL query data source, EL tag $ds, and variable RS. RS is result set. Select star from employee. This is as usual. Next one is SQL query. Now I write the SQL query. Here. Now I am giving the body background color is powder blue. Body background color is powder blue. You can give it or not. It is as per your choice. Here I'll write H1. Now I am going to use H1 tag. In H1 tag I'll write here. Now I am going to write here text align center, because I require the data will come in center. So I write H1 tag text align center, and here I am going to pass right there employee data saved successfully in database. Employee data saved successfully in database, and I am giving the table border, because this table, I want the table come in center. That's why I am writing this code. Table border 1 style with 60%, margin left auto, margin right auto, and table format is like this. You write like this, because my table form will be th table header ID, next table header name, next table header designation, next department, you write here th tag department, next I have required email, here write email and address, and next phone number, th, here write phone number. My table line, this is horizontal line, and next you have to write here. Now I am going to use C tag, C for each, right here, C for each variable row item result set dot row. Here I am use tr tag, tr I rate, I will take print, so that's why I write td, here you write td tag, inside this td I'll write, inside this td I'll use C tag, C colon out, C colon out value is equal to dollar sign curly bracket, inside this curly bracket you write row dot id. Okay, now I have cleared the id. Now I have to write name, same way I will write the name. Here I write tdd sort out row the name, next one is row the designation and department, then email and then address, you write the address, and next write the phone number, phone. Now here I have to close the tier. Now here write here C hot tag and close the table. SQL colon, this is data source, update data source. Now I have complete this select.jsp page. Okay, now you see I am getting the 2 error. So first I have to remove this 2 error. So for those to removing these 2 error, I have to insert JSTL 1.2 jar file. So now I have to go. Now I am going to open my Google Chrome browser. This is my Google Chrome browser. Here I will write JSTL jar download, and this you see this is JSTL 1.2 jar, and click here JSTL 1.2 jar zip, click here, it will download in your download folder. You see it is download in my download folder. Save it and close it. Close this window. Go to my download folder. This is my download folder. Here JSTL jar, you right click here, extract here. Now this is 1 point here. Now I am going to copy this jar file, copy it, and I will put it in I make a separate jar file in my D drive. You see this is my jar file. Here I am going to paste it. You see already they are 1.2 jar, 1.2 JSTL jar. I am going to minimize it and go to my Eclipse. Now first I have to copy this jar file in web app lib file. You see here lib folder is there. Here I am going to paste it. Paste. So I am going to paste this jar file first here. After that, but you see the error is not removed. Now I have to put this jar file in my project folder. To right click on main folder, this is employee registration form, right click and go to configure build path. go to your module path, add external jar, and you see JSTL 1.2 jar file, open it, apply and close, and you see your error has been removed. Okay, so now what I have done, you have to download the JSTL jar file from Google and copy it in your jar folder. I am telling you, you make a practice to put all the jar file in a particular jar folder, because these are always required for you. Whenever you're going to make any project, then you have to require the jar file. So no need to go again and again to Google Drive and open it and copy and paste it. So always keep all the jar file in a particular separate folder and use this jar file whenever required. So I have paste the jar file in my web INF lib folder, you see, and then I have main folder, main project file. I'll right click and go to build path, configure build path, and module path. I have add the JSTL 1.2 jar. Okay, so now error is removed. Now I have to create MySQL database. Minimize this Eclipse ID. Now I am going to open my MySQL workbench. My password is admin. Now here I am going to create a schema. Create a schema. You click here. My database name is registration. I am just copy it and here I am going to paste it. So my schema database name is registration, then apply, and then finish. You see the registration page is created. This is registration. So click here, create table. Now my table name is employee. My table name is employee. Okay. And now I'll make a column. First column is ID in integer type, primary key, not null. Next one is name. This is varchar. I'm going to increase. It is 105. And next is designation varchar 45. Next is department varchar 45, and next one is email is not 45, it will, I have to increase it. It is 100 105. Next address, this one is also 105, and next phone varchar 45, no problem. Okay, then apply. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Here you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The question mark and your field will be same. You see, I am having the question mark of 7 and 7 field is there. So now apply and finish. And if you go to table, view, ID, name, designation, department, email, address, phone number. Now I am going to run my project. Index.html, click here, right click, run on server. Next, employee registration form, then finish. Here I am right, ID is 101, Gopal Mandal, designation manager, department system, mail ID gm@gmail.com, address New Delhi, phone number 99223344, and save record. and you see record inserted. Go to back and select, and you see Gopal Mandal Manager System gm@gmail.com, New Delhi, phone number show. Now go to your database, click here. You see Gopal Mandal Manager System, department is system, email is gm@gmail.com, New Delhi, phone number. Now I am going to create 2 or 3 data here. Back, and here I am giving the next one is 102 Subodh Singh, designation executive, department HR, email ID ss@gmail.com, address Kanpur, phone number 99112255. Save, total record inserted 1. Okay, here Subodh Singh. Okay, no, good. One more data I am going to insert. 103 Sunita Singh, senior manager, department is purchase, email sg@Lucknow, inserted 1. Go to back, select. You see Sunita Gupta, senior manager, purchase, sg@email.com. Yeah, email address is sg@gmail.com. Address is Lucknow. Phone number is this. And you see your database also. You see here Sunita Gupta. So now you see this data is available in your MySQL database, and also you can see it here in output file. You have saved the save. You can check the data whether you see employee data saved successfully in database. So now I think you have understand how to make this employee registration form by using HTML, JSP, taglib, and JSTL file and MySQL database. If you like this video, please do subscribe my channel and share my video with your friends. Thanks for watching my video. Thanks a lot. Thanks.